first moved in here, no houses. And then it just kind of sprang right up. But it's kind of nice because you can still see farmland. You know, cows and mainly just a lot more on the farming.
Popcorn.
Yep, exactly. And over here they sell cows, you know, so they've got cows and stuff there. And this is where you go to buy your flowers. There's a greenhouse right here.
Yeah.
Real close. You don't have to go too far. And they're not, you know, nice selection.
They do the farming by hand or by machine?
All machine.
Oh, machine.
Yeah. See the pumpkin
What
patch?
kind of fruit?
Pumpkin. It's
Pumpkin.
All, yeah, all pumpkins. Because for
Small
October,
one.
well, they'll get big.
They get big later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll start to get big here pretty soon, and then we'll have pumpkin and.
They wait until the Halloween.
Yes. Yep. Oh yeah. We'll have pumpkins and see drop down to 35. Yeah.
Popcorn, small one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The corn now, at this time of the season, it's more for like the animals, for the farm animals, and for the deer, that sort of thing.
They sell car?
Yeah.
Second hand or new one?
All second hand, I think.
Oh, second hand.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's pretty much second hand. So, but they're nice cars, you know. You saw, and then I think they also do refinishing type of things.
I love this one. Love this one.
Yeah.
Yes. Something
Bit,
the four-anger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Very strong.
Very nice. So yeah, so this is a, downtown, kind of, you know, outskirts of downtown. So the community and the houses and the homes and stuff. But you will see churches. There's a lot of churches. You will see. That was the thing when my husband, he lived out in this area. Well, not this area. He lived in Jenison, which is closer to the school when I met him. And I was like, oh my goodness, there's a church in every corner. You know, it was unreal. Because I mean, even though I lived here in Grand Rapids, I lived, you know, closer to where my mom lives. You don't really see the churches like you do here.
Yeah.
So it just kind of, it's like slaps you in the face, so to speak. Whereas where my mom lives, it's more on the Sonal side. You don't really see it.
And one car, one Ford Ranger. And how much will it be? Second hand.
Second hand? It all depends.
Oh, depends.
Yeah, because it's all based on how old it is, how many mileage, you know, what's the mileage on it, that sort of thing.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Hudson Village.
Yep.
Hudson.
Yep, Hudsonville here.
Hudsonville.
Yeah. It's like I want to make sure we go down where the road's not closed.
Oh, the house here is just one floor is the highest one.
Yeah. Usually out here, it's more what they call a ranch style because it's spread out, and there's usually just the one level. But then you have a basement, what we call a basement.
Yes.
So then it's on the inside there. Yeah, because you haven't been downstairs at our house yet, so we'll have to get you down there so you can see. And so this is the downtown area here. Very homey, very, very small community. But as you can see, right, all the businesses are closed. It's not just the bank that's closed. So like here's the hardware shop, like for tools and gardening and stuff like that.
Free. Yeah. Free means you can take it home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're closed. See, even like the restaurants closed. I mean, these businesses, It's Sunday. They close down. Everybody closes down. The only one that would be open is the grocery store. That's up here.
Yeah.
Family Fair. That's the grocery store there. So, you know, they're open. But yeah.
Em đang đi với Lynda.
So, and it's like I said, it's a really small little community, little town.
Yeah.
And then I will take you.
That's way to Chicago.
Yeah. Take that train. But I'll be honest with you, we don't see Amtrak on here. We see more like freight trains.
Yeah.
You know, where they have like they carry you know, food, like the food, the equipment and stuff like that. So we do still have a train that comes through here.
Yeah.
But it's not Amtrak. It's a business freight train.
The train and Amtrak is different.
Yes. Yeah.
Different.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
all just they're how they track. So yeah.
And they only drive the day at night. They no driving.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I cannot find a ticket at night. They have
Oh.
three a day only,
Mm-hmm.
and the latest one is 7.
Mm.
Yeah, from
That's
Detroit.
interesting.
Yeah,
That is really interesting.
that's why I have to take the Uber.
Yeah. And some more farmland. So it's kind of nice, you know. You still have that community, but you're not, you know, surrounded by tall buildings or bunch of homes type of thing.
Lots of empty land.
Yes, and it's nice, you know. We like it, but it is slowly building up because people like this area, so they're building more homes, more like condo apartments and stuff like that. So it's just a matter of time.
We live in this area, and they use the rangers many purpose.
Yes.
Yes, they
Yeah.
can tow
Yep.
the big
Right.
big
Right.
car in the back.
Yeah. I mean, I think you see more of like the 4x4s or the SUVs as they call them here,
Yes.
because there's so much, you know, there's a lot of different size bodies of water that you can take your boat, and if you have a boat, you have to have a vehicle that can tow it, you
Yeah.
know, and stuff like that. But like I said, the only reason we have this Jeep is because of our boat. Otherwise, you know, we'd have more gas-friendly car. Because, you know, gas is not cheap anymore, and it's like, good Lord. Or more mileage efficient type of vehicle.
No, the gasoline is cheaper than Vietnam.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So I will take you into Jenison, where we used to live,
Yeah.
and then I'll show you the school that my kids go to also, because it's really close.
And every day you take your kid to school?
Nope, I make them ride the bus. Actually, let me change that. What it is every day my husband takes them to school because he goes to work early.
Yes.
So he drops them off at school, then he goes to work, because with them going to school at 7 o'clock, it just works that way. But then they take the bus home, unless I have to pick up my kiddos for an appointment or something like that. But for me, I want them to get the ride, you know, take the school bus experience, so that they know, and they don't, you know, I don't want them to become spoiled with like, oh, my parents drop me off and they pick me up, and you know, so I'm not taxi service. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want it to think I'm taxi service. So, but yeah, no, I make them ride the bus. So, and it's business, as you can see, it's just business, and through here, more industrial type of business.
Yeah.
So, and what it is like in this area, it's like trash. They like trash company.
Yes.
And roofing and concrete and stuff like that, where they build homes for like pour your driveway and that sort of thing.
Yes.
So good area. I think it's just they have that open space, and it's not as expensive, you know, rent, or it's not as expensive like as if you were in the city. And then here, this is a new development right there. It used to be nothing but empty lot, you know, just land. And then developer bought it and divided it out and built homes in there. But see, there's another church. So there's a church, and then we're going to come up to another church.
And more of the church is Protestant.
Yes.
Yes.
Protestant and Methodist. It's a lot. Yeah.
No Catholic.
There is some Catholic, but yeah, it's mainly, I would say it's more downtown.
Yes.
Catholic is more downtown, you know, it's in here, it's like Latter-day Saints and Methodist and Protestant is the main. And then you got Baptist, you know, in there too. Baptist mixed in there too, so.
Baptist and Protestant, any different?
Yeah, but I couldn't begin to tell you what. I'm not real familiar with the Protestant. I went to a Baptist, you know. So, but there's a school here. It's a smaller school. See, and there's a church here. So, yeah, another church. And then just down the street over there, which we'll go to, I'll show you.
Yeah.
It's church. It's like boom, 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 right in a row. And you'll get those different religions in there. That's interesting. And as you get, you know, it's pretty straightforward, easy type of thing.
So you know the street around here very well, so you don't need a map.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. Yeah. Some of it, you know, have little side roads. We used to live down this street here.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was dating Paul, he used to live down that way, and we lived in there a couple of years, and then I think Tyler was, you know, he was born, and then we went looking for. We were trying to find a house on the water, and this is the school that they go to.
Yeah.
This is the junior high up in here, and in the back over there, that's the senior. That's the high school, I should say. So Sammy goes here, and then I'll show you where Tyler goes. So you can see it's a pretty good size.
Yeah, very good.
This is the junior and the high school for Jenison, and it's a lot of kids in here. I mean, a lot of kids go there. It's unreal how big. I almost wonder, it's like, boy, if we keep building up, you know, where are they going to put these schools? That kind of thing. I mean, where are they going to put these kids? Because you can't, as you can see, everything is all built up. It's almost like how much more can we absorb kids, right? You got to build another school. And this is the school. This is where Tyler goes. So this is the high school here. I'll take you into the back. You'll see.
Yeah.
It's a good size. They have swimming.
So they have an empty land, so they don't need to build it tall, just flat.
Yeah, exactly. Just flat. But they may have to build into it. Who knows? Because it just seems like it just gets bigger and bigger. So yeah, so this is the high school.
Yeah.
And so this is like the activities area. So basically like the cafeteria, they have a little theater here, you know, and then that area right there, that's the swimming pool. So they have a swim team also.
Yeah.
And they do football, soccer. They do lacrosse. You know lacrosse? That's the one with the stick?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They do that too. We have a lacrosse team. And of course baseball. So, yeah. So our football stadium is right there.
Yeah.
You know, and our baseball. I mean, it's a very big, good size school. And this is the back area. And that's the soccer field there. It's crazy.
Very big area.
Yeah. So then I'll take you down into like the Jenison business area. So you can kind of see where most of the business area is down this one, just down the street. So most people, they live here, but then they travel to work, you know. They spread out, like Grand Rapids, go downtown Grand Rapids. They go into the Kentwood area, like over where Mom lives.
Yeah.
And they go out towards Cascade, where Paul works. You know, so it's anywhere from a 20-minute drive to, you know, where they have to go to work, all the way out to about 45-minute commute.
Yeah.
So, and then they all come out back here to live because it's nicer, it's quieter.
Quiet.
Mm-hmm. And you know, in the house, and you get more house for your money, that sort of thing. Also, type of. Oh, excuse me. Now, do they have something like this kind of setup in Vietnam or no? Like a community type of housing or homes?
You know, something like this one is very expensive.
Yeah, to do something like this?
Yes. So the very extremely rich people, they can live in a place like this one.
Yeah. But they don't even probably have anything like this, right? Like a planned community, so to speak, where they have homes like in a row, like how they have it here structured.
They have a very, you know, big area in the front.
Yeah.
Very vast. Very large.
Yeah, you get decent yard. You know, you have either good front yard. Some places you have good front yard and good backyard, and then others is more like front yard and then smaller backyard. Yeah. This house here, this one, this is the house we used to live in. This used to be our house. This house. Yeah. It looked a lot better. It doesn't look so good now.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, a shame. But that's the way it goes, right? I can see where I'm going
anyway. Now it's the autumn, right?
It's going to be autumn in a couple of weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I think fall, officially, I think fall started, I think it's this weekend, actually. I'll have to look at the calendar to know for sure. But yeah, pretty soon the trees will change color.
Yes.
And then then all the leaves will drop, and then, then it gets cold. Then you'll definitely have to wear a jacket, long pants, socks on your feet. So although I don't know, some kids, man, they still run around in shorts and a short sleeve, and
I have 2 jackets.
So yep, you start wearing layers. Because sometimes, like I said, in the morning and the evening it gets cold, but during the day it'll warm up, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, whew, kind of warm. But then, so the kids will have to start dressing in layers, so to speak. They'll student have to have a jacket in the morning when they get on the bus, then if they have after school activities and you pick them up later, then they'll have to have a jacket for that. But yeah.
In the back of a car,
Yeah.
I see something. What is that?
Oh, that's what that's just like a chest, they call it, for storage.
I mean a small one.
Yeah, like a little small, it
Yes.
looks like a box.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just the storage.
Yeah.
In there, and then it's a lock, so you can put your tools in there
Yeah.
or whatever in there, so that people just can't go into the back of your truck and pick out anything you want out of there. It's just a storage area, and it's anchored to the truck. That way they can't lift the whole thing out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people can still steal your stuff that way. So here's a church,
Yes.
as you can see, and then there's our library, and they're building a bigger library and another church.
Yeah. Very near.
Yes, very, very. And I forgot to point out the first church. So there's actually 3 churches, you know. But yeah.
Yeah.
So, and see, they're building more townhomes in there. It's a nice compact area, you know. But yeah, it's building up. They're building stuff and making it newer, you know. Not newer, but they want to make it more family friendly or whatever. I'm not sure how they call it. So you can ride your bike, you can walk,
Yeah.
you know, versus that sort of thing. People are definitely very into walking and biking.
Mm-hmm.
And so now we're getting into this street here that we're on. It's like where the businesses and stuff is. As you can see, homes.
Yeah.
And then you're going to start seeing businesses like what we call strip mall, where it's just like, you know, about half a dozen little buildings, but they're all together, and they have different businesses in them. Like over here's a dentist, foot doctor, pizza, little stores, you know, stuff like that, little restaurant,
Yeah.
that sort of thing. And then we have a big grocery store in here, right in there, called Myers. It's a grocery store, it's a hardware store, it's a garden store, it's a combination of, you know, you can go in there and you can get everything in there. It's not just food.
Can buy the pen there.
Huh?
The pen for painting.
Yes, they even have that. They even have like a little section for painting, light bulbs, you know, stuff for your car.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I need some pen.
You need some paint? I don't think you can take that back on the plane with you, though.
No, I don't take. I paint. I need some pen to paint.
Yeah.
Not take home.
Right.
In Vietnam, we have everything.
No. So yeah.
Funny.
And there's the railroad track from where we were down the street there earlier. So it goes all the way down into downtown. But yeah, so this is the Jenison area.
Yeah.
And where we were at first was the Hudsonville area. So it's really close, really, you know, nice area to grow up and raise your kids. When we, by we, I mean my mom and I, when we first came here, there was nothing out here. It was just all farmland. All farmland. There was none of this. And it's like, how many years we've been here?
Home decor.
Yeah.
Superstore. What is inside?
Just all furniture.
Furniture.
Furniture and stuff to decorate your homes with.
Yeah.
And stuff. It used to be Target. You know what Target, the store?
No.
No, it's like where they sell clothes and they sell but now they sell groceries too, but they moved out of here and they went down the street a little bit. But Target used to be where it was mainly just for clothes and some decorations for your home, more like, you know, the pillows, things to make it look pretty. Not furniture, really, you know. But then now they've gotten bigger, and so now they put groceries in there. That's why they went to a different spot.
What do they mean stop? Oh wait.
All 4 stops, so everybody has to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop for what?
Traffic.
Traffic.
Yeah. Everybody takes turns turning and going straight. Yeah.
And then we stop to see, and then we go.
Yeah. We wait our turn if there's somebody is ready to stop before you. It's what they call a 4-way stop.
Yeah.
So you've got, you know, and then some of them it's like it's only you who have to stop. One just keeps going. So, I mean, do they have something like that over there too? I mean, do you have a type of roadway system, or is it just everybody goes however they want to go?
But they have the light.
Oh yeah.
The countdown light.
Oh.
Yeah.
What does that mean? A countdown light?
It means that, for example, you have a red light and how many seconds.
Oh.
And then you see the second, and then you can manage. And then the yellow, it means you prepare to stop, and how many seconds is yellow. And then the green one, and how many seconds is very, very good. From far away, and you see the red light, and you can how many seconds, and they will turn to the green light, and you know that.
So they tell you.
They tell us.
Oh.
So from far away, you see the green light.
Right.
They say that 50 seconds. So from here to there, 50 seconds, you keep going.
Right.
Yes.
So you know you can keep going.
Yes, I think that's very good.
Yeah. See, they don't have that here.
Yeah.
They just, you just have to look to make sure you've got a green light. Or if it's starting to turn yellow, you better slow down or you better step on it.
Yeah,
you know?
Yes.
You don't, and then red light, better stop.
Yes.
Yeah.
The new one, the new traffic light is that one, and the old one is just like this. The new one, they have the number.
Oh wow.
So you can see
you
it.
kind of gauge it.
Yes.
But you said you really don't have cars, right?
No, just
more motorbikes, right?
Motorbikes.
Scooters and stuff like that.
No, one people, one motorbike.
Yeah.
In Saigon, we have 10 million people. We have around 6 million motorbikes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you can see the motorbike everywhere, up and down.
So you have rush hour traffic, I'm sure.
Yes.
Right, where
We get stuck. We have a traffic jam, but we have a smooth traffic jam. That means traffic jam, but we can move slowly.
Right, it's a slow-moving traffic jam. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna leave the beaches for my mom and Tom to take you. Do you know my stepdad Tom? Have you talked to him on the Facebook with Mom?
Who?
No? Tom?
Tom?
Yeah, my stepdad.
No.
No?
Not yet.
I will leave that. I'll let them take you to the beaches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
I haven't talked to him.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
But my mom's probably told you about him.
Yes, told.
Yeah. Okay. So you see, Bible, Baptist. Now this one's a Baptist. Baptist, and then there's the fireplace I was telling you about, the fire station right there. So yeah.
They have many kind.
Yes.
Very difficult to say.
A lot.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. How many churches there are in Jenison? Yeah, that's about. So it's like I told my husband when I was dating him at the time, I said, there's like a church in every corner. You know? You turn around and there's a church, there's a church.
So you don't go to the church?
No, we don't go. We went when we were dating and when we were first married, but I'm Baptist. You know, I was raised in a Baptist church, so to speak, because I went to a Baptist school.
Yeah.
So my I'm comfortable with the Baptist way. And my husband, he's Methodist. So in some respects, the Methodists and the Baptists are similar, but in other respects, it's not. But the church that he goes to, it's downtown, and I don't like their pastors. I didn't like them. I didn't like the way they preached.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm used to a certain way of being, you know, of the service, how it's preached or whatever, I guess, how you call it, right? And he's not, he worked, when we first were married, he worked a lot of hours. He would be up in early in the morning, and he would work late at night, late. So when it came to Sunday, he wanted to sleep in. He would, you know, because he was so tired, you know, so he would sleep in. So that's how we got away from going to church. And, you know, for me to go to church by myself, I just wasn't comfortable doing that. So
Yeah. Okay.
that was it. And now we're back. Home sweet home.